What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a topic I saw on Twitter today. I saw some people arguing and saying that they were going to start a tournament, and that for a new tournament rule, that they were thinking about making Kazuya and Steve players start with -1 stocks, which means that for every person that chooses Kazuya or Steve, when you play a game against any other character in the game, you'll start the match and you'll just instantly SD. So you start the match basically with 2 stocks, and your opponent starts just the match with 3 stocks. So now, this in general, and I wanted to make this video talking about whether I thought that this rule should be implemented or not, or whether I thought it was a good balance change. An alternative to banning Steve or Kazuya. And first off, I just want to start off by saying that this is the most ridiculous idea I have ever heard of. I mean, I've heard of things like we've banned certain techniques like wobbling and stuff in the past, but actually saying that you need to take a whole stock from yourself just to start at 2 stocks. I mean, I don't even think people understand the ramifications of what that means. That means that you start off with an entire, if your opponent plays Kazuya or Steve, you start off the game with a stock lead, which means you can pretty much just pick a character like Sonic and just circle camp, and you'd already have an insane lead. And even if you lose a stock, all you have to do, and now you're just even, now you just play the game, and you've wasted, as a Sonic main, you've wasted like almost half the game just running away because they can't do anything. And against a character like Lucario, it messes up his game plan completely because Lucario does better from when he's down. So now he starts off a stock ahead, which means that your opponent is in this weird sort of place where they almost don't want to win the game because they're already losing, which means they're up against Lucario, but as soon as they start winning again, now they're down. So it creates this sort of dynamic that's just so weird for a Smash game that I can't even believe people are like accepting this or even talking about this. I mean, banning characters is one thing. That's an extreme, right? If you're gonna ban characters, you should go all in on that. But I'm not for banning these characters just yet, right? I still think that I still think Steve is the best character in the game. I still think Kazuya is a little bit overrated, but I do think that these characters are really good, and if you're going to do anything to them, you're going to ban them, right? You're not going to do any of the balance changes, you're not going to use the custom balance, you're not going to make them start off with -1 stocks. I mean, who even comes up with an idea like that? The problem with coming up with an idea like that is that a lot of times people don't think about all the other things that come with it, right? All the complaints people have. I mean, if you're going to ban a character completely, right, you're going to have to come up with some guidelines for that. But just taking a stock off of a really powerful character, plus I don't even think between Steve and Kazuya, they're not even in the same tier. Like, it's not like those 2 characters are the top 2 characters in the game. I think there's a decent amount of characters, at least 4 or 5 characters in between Steve and Kazuya, and even more if you think that Kazuya is more on the low end, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, you know, it depends from week to week. But I just wanted to make this video talking about how ridiculous I thought this was. What do you guys think about this rule? Do you guys think that it will ever be implemented? And if it was implemented, would you guys like it? Would you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.